Have you ever wondered why some people always struggle with money, no matter how much they earn? Why others, even with very little, always seem to be contented? Today, I will tell you a powerful old folk tale from the forgotten sunlit village, a story of a young orphan girl named Nene, who discovered an ancient truth that works in our day-to-day life. This is not just a story. Hidden inside are timeless lessons, simple strategies, and a clear pathway that can change the way you make choices forever. Stay tuned. Take your popcorn because by the end, you won't just hear a story. You walk away with good lessons that finally brings peace to your life. Let's begin. Long ago, in a small peaceful village called Sunlit Village, there lived a people who followed strict traditions. One of their oldest laws says every orphan must be taken to the palace to serve the king until they grow old enough to stand on their own. This law was meant to protect orphans, to give them food, shelter, and guidance. But for Nene, a 20-year-old girl who had just lost her parents, life in the palace would soon become a test of wisdom, courage, and self-control. Even with her sad heart, Nene carried something special: a kind spirit, gentle eyes, and a mind full of honesty. But sometimes, kindness makes others jealous of you. When Nene arrived at the Grand Palace, she met other orphans living there. But they did not welcome her with warmth. They whispered behind her back. They made unfriendly faces at her. They avoided her soft smile. They disliked her simply because she was kind and because she worked hard without complaining. The more honest she was, the more they disliked her. Curious already, right? Because here is where the story begins to reveal its hidden lessons. Just like in life, when you decide to do the right thing, people hate you for nothing. But like Nene, you must choose your own path. One cold evening, the other orphans gathered secretly. Their voices were low. Their faces were fierce. They planned something bad. They wanted to steal precious items from the palace storeroom. Then they wanted to run far away so no one would ever find them. They were tired of rules. They wanted a fast escape. They wanted a new life without working for it. But Nene was not invited to their meeting. Why? Because they know she will never join them. She was different. The next morning, one of the orphans said to her, "We are leaving soon. Don't bother to ask any question." Nene felt her heart tightened. She began to wonder. She knew something was wrong. Deep inside, she whispered, "I will not follow this path. I will stay true." And this is where the budgeting lessons appears. Sometimes your money problem comes from this same mistake. Wanting fast results, quick spending, and running from your discipline. But lasting peace comes from steady steps, honesty with yourself, and control. Just like Nene's choice. That night, Nene sat quietly in the palace courtyard. She looked up at the moon and remembered her mother's words. "My child, a peaceful life starts with planning. Count what you have. Decide what to use. Save what you can. And always walk in truth." These words became her strength. And they are the same words that can help you build a budgeting that truly works. Late at night, the other orphans sneaked into the storeroom. They took golden cups, royal clothes, and silver plates. They filled bags. They rushed out. They pushed each other in fear. But in their hurry, they made a terrible mistake. A guard saw them. Shout filled the palace. "Stop! What are you doing?" The orphans dropped their bags and tried to escape. But it was too late. They were caught and brought before the king. Meanwhile, Nene was in her sleeping mat, calm and unaware. In life, calmness follows people who walk in truth. The next morning, Nene was called to the palace hall. She entered softly. The king looked at her with steady eyes and asked, "Nene, were you part of this?" She bowed and said, "No, my king. I choose to serve honestly. I cannot follow a path that brings pain." The king studied her face. He felt her truth. He nodded slowly. Then he spoke words she would never forget. Honesty is more powerful than gold, because gold can be stolen, but truth protects itself. Your money grows when you're honest about it. Your peace grows when you control it. Your future grows when you plan it. The king was deeply impressed. He said, "Nene, from today you will not serve as a simple orphan. You will become the keeper of royal records, the one who manages the palace finances and spendings. A responsible position, a trusted role, a new beginning." The orphans who tried to escape learned a painful lesson. They were chased out of the palace, but Nene learned something far more important and far more better. Good choices bring good results, and good results follows good people. Nene's life teaches us something simple, If you want your money to give you peace, you must give it direction. Not tomorrow, not next month, but now. Just like Nene stayed true, even when others choose the wrong path. You must stay disciplined even when people around you spend carelessly, buy things to show off, chase quick pleasures, avoid planning. If you want a peaceful life, you must choose differently, just like Nene did. Nene lived many years in the palace. She became known as Nene the Wise, the girl who held truth like treasure. Whenever people struggled with their lives, she always told them, "Plan your steps, walk in truth, do not rush, and your path will definitely shine." If Nene's story touched you, if you want to control your money, you want to control your life instead of your money and your life controlling you, then like this video, leave a comment, and share this story with someone who needs it. And if you want more powerful folktale story that teaches real life lessons, then subscribe and turn on your notification button, because your path to financial peace starts now. Just like Nene, choose wisely. See you in my next video, okay? Bye.